Good morning. Welcome to Yoga with Lauren this morning. I'm really happy that the sun's out. It looks like such a beautiful day. So I'm happy you're here too whenever you're doing this little mini class today. So today we're going to do a practice. It's from Energy Medicine Yoga and it's called the 5-element flow. And what this is it's based on the ancient system of traditional Chinese medicine and the 5 elements of water, wood, fire, earth, and metal. And what the practice does is it really helps us to balance our emotions. So if you've got anything going on in your life where like an emotion's really coming up, doing this flow can really help calm you down. So we'll do that today, and we will go into a squat. So if you need any help with the squat, like squatting into a chair or squatting against a wall or building a little seat with blocks or squatting down onto your ottoman, you'll just want to know to have those props handy to help you. A drink of tea and then we'll center. All right, so please get comfortable in your chair, taking both feet to the floor or finding a comfortable position on the floor. Rooting through your sit bones, getting tall through your spine, broadening through your collarbones, reaching your crown up to the ceiling. Closing your eyes if that's comfortable for you, settling into your seated posture and finding your breath. Finding your inhale and your exhale. And continue inhaling through the nose, either exhaling through the mouth or exhaling through your nose, depending what feels better for you. So check out what feels better for you. Breathe in a way that helps you settle into your body, helps you settle your mind, helps you connect into the deepest, most authentic place of yourself. See if you can allow your breath to help you do that. And as we breathe here this morning, I just want to mention that, having a lot of emotions is a part of being human. Our culture a little bit doesn't make it socially acceptable to have and express a lot of emotions, but it's so natural as human beings and healthy for us. And emotions are just messengers, nothing else, just messengers. So perhaps you need to make some peace with that fact that we're very emotional beings and it's okay to have our emotions. And that really by suppressing them, we're not serving ourselves and we're not getting the message that the emotion is trying to bring us. So we'll work on that today in our practice, allowing this 5-element flow to help us just process some of our emotions. The poses might help you do it just on a little bit of a subconscious level. You don't really have to know what's going on. You can slowly begin to open your eyes, bringing your palms to face up. On your next inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, bring your palms together, exhale your hands down to your heart. Smile and say thank you to yourself for doing this practice. And if there's someone or something in your life you'd like to extend some love and light to, you can think of that person, persons, or situation now. All right, and then come up to standing if you're able to, unless you want to do your wake-up routine in a chair, and we'll do our Energy Medicine Yoga Wake Up. So a reminder, you inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth during the wake-up routine. Find your collarbones, drop right down below and start tapping, thumping, rubbing right below your collarbones as you inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Hitting this end point of your kidney meridian, helping to wake up your whole energy body system. Breathe and thump at a pace that feels comfortable for you, at a pressure that feels comfortable for you with the thumping, so it might look different than me. Good, and then come to the center of your chest, 1 or 2 hands over your sternum, thump there. As you inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Thumping over your thymus gland, so helping with your immune system with this thump. Good, side seams of your breast or pectoral muscles, rub, thump there. This is the end point of your spleen meridian. Your spleen energy is really important in your body. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth at a pace that's comfortable for you. Shake your hands off right under your eyes. Thump there, that bony cheekbone area. Option to go around the orbital bone of your eye if that feels good, or just stay right under your pupils. As you inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. So this thump helps to ground your energy. Good. Shake your hands off. Pause. Find stillness and silence for a few breaths. Tune into your energetic body. You could close your eyes maybe if you like. You might ask yourself, what am I feeling? Good. Open your eyes if they're closed. Moving into the cross crawl. Same arm to same knee. Opposite same arm to same knee. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Shake your hands off. Opposite arm to opposite leg. Working at a pace that feels good for you. Might be faster, slower than me. And breathe at a pace that feels comfortable. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Helping your energy to move in a crosswise pattern here. Good, just a few more rounds of breath here. Okay, you can stop that, shake your hands off. Time for the zip up. Great time to set an intention if you want to think of a word or a way you want to feel today. Taking your hands in front of your low body together. As you inhale, bring your hands right up the center line, tap your chin. Exhale, hands come down around you. 2 more times, your own pace. Inhale, pulling energy up, pulling your intention up. Exhale, sending it down around you. Till you've done 3. Once you've done 3, we'll do the hook up. 3rd finger to your belly button, doesn't matter which hand. Opposite 3rd finger between your eyebrows. I'm going to cue you to push in and pull up. You don't have to, you could hover your fingers if pushing in doesn't feel good. Push in, pull up as you inhale. Exhale through the mouth. 2 more times, your own pace. Once you've done 3, release your hands and we'll move into our movement practice. Okay, so as a little warm up, just start some bouncing. If you're wanting to get your heart rate up, you can jump. And if jumping doesn't feel good for you, like it does not for me, please don't. Just bounce, kind of shake things out. Stick your tongue out. One more time, with your tongue bouncing around, shaking out your body, warming things up. Good, then find stillness. We're gonna find mountain with our feet hip width, pointed straight ahead, heels over ankles, shoulders over, in line 2. Finding your breath. Breathing broad through your collarbones, tucking your tailbone towards your heels if your low back hurts, really rooted in the 4 corners of your feet. On your next inhale, reach up. If you're able to, hook your thumbs, finger pads together overhead. If that doesn't work, hands can be apart. And then think about drawing your arm bones back towards your ears as you reach up. Press through your feet, get tall through your spine, reach up. Relax those shoulders down your back. Push through your feet as you reach up through your hands energetically, breathing. Maybe you're ready for in through the nose, out through the nose breath. And then crescent over to the left. You could grab a wrist if you prefer that, or keep your thumbs together, finger pads, and draw those arm bones back towards your ears again, shoulders down your back. Make sure you got your hips over your ankles, you didn't roll forward in your pelvis, ribs are back. Come back to center, relax for a moment, breathe. Press through your feet, tall through your spine, reach up, crescent over opposite direction to your right. Release your hands, shake things out. We'll go into a forward fold and from a forward fold into a squat. So if you need a helper for your squat, you can have a chair behind you. You could go against a wall. So whatever you need for your squat, get that behind you. Maybe you just need a blanket under your heels, or you can just come up on your heels, which is what I'm gonna do. A true squat, if you can squat and keep your heels down, that is more of a true squat, but that might not work for everybody. Might not be really warmed up. So root through your feet, tall through your spine. Inhale, reach up. Palms come together. Exhale your hands down to your hips. Bend your knees, come into a forward fold. Release your spine, hinging from your hips, folding forward, reaching for your legs or the floor. Maybe you use the yoga blocks. Release your head. Let your neck soften, your shoulders soften. You can keep your knees bent, or you can work on straightening your legs to come deeper into your forward fold. If that hurts your back, puts unnecessary pressure on your spine, you can just bend your knees a little. Breathe. Deep inhale, full exhale. And then go ahead and widen your stance a little, feet come out, and you can come into your squat, either squatting maybe into a chair, whatever modification you need to make, or just heels up so that you can release. Arms, elbows between your knees, and you could either have prayer hands like so, or you could take your hands to the floor. Get long through your spine, from your hips to your armpits, extend through the crown of your head. Just take a few breaths here in your squat pose. And then come on, narrow your feet to come back to a forward fold. We're gonna do a trace up the spleen meridian because we're gonna do that several times in today's class. So you take your hands to cover your big toes. If you can't reach your big toes, just imagine you're covering your big toes. You'll get the same effect. And really tone your belly, pubic bone to navel, be engaged in your feet, pressing into the mat. Trace back from your big toe to the inside of your heel, the inside seams of your legs as you come upright, nice and toned through your belly. Flare out at your hips, up the side seams of your body, to your armpits, drop down to your spleen points by your bra line, rub your spleen points. Good, so you just traced up the spleen meridian from your big toes to the ending points that we tap in the beginning, and we'll do that a few times during the flow, so I want you to have an idea of what that was like. Okay, so moving into the 5-element flow, I'm gonna demo the pose, then do the pose, then move on to the next one, then we'll do the whole series together. So if you dive back into this video and wanna practice, you might wanna forward to where we just do the whole series together. So our first pose, we're gonna start from a squat. It's the water element, and we're gonna use an exhale. We're gonna inhale through the nose, we're gonna exhale with a WHO sound, like you're blowing out a candle, okay? So every exhale is WHO, like you're blowing out a candle. And what this pose does, the water element pose, it helps to balance fear with courage. So go ahead and take your feet wide, and when you're ready, come into your squat pose, using a helper if you need. Elbows inside of knees, hands down to the floor. If you're in a chair, you could press your hands into your legs. Go ahead and inhale, drop your head. And then as you exhale, lift your head, WHO. Blow out the candle. Inhale, drop your head. Exhale, WHO. As you lift your head. Do it again. Inhale, drop your head. Exhale, lift your head. Blow out the candle, WHO. Good. Okay, so we'll do that one more time, just in case you have never done this and weren't sure. So you're in your squat. Good. Hands to the floor or whatever modification in your squat. Drop your head as you inhale. As you exhale, lift your head and blow out a candle, WHO. 2 more times. That was the water element, balancing fear with courage. We're gonna move on to the next element, which is the wood element. We're gonna exhale with the sound shh, like you're shushing someone. And so this pose helps to balance anger with assertive action. And we actually start from a squat. So if you wanna watch this first time, I'm gonna show you what we're doing, and then I will do it again, just so you know what's happening. So from your squat, you're gonna clod the ground like you're clawing at all this junk, weeds, and you're gonna pull it up really slow as you inhale and stand up. And then you're gonna exhale, throw it down as you exhale with the shh sound and throw it down. And then we do that again. Claw, claw, claw from your squat. You can modify this how you need to. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, throw it down. Shh. And you can move as fast or as slow when you throw it down as you want. You do it again. You claw, 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 pulling up all this junk, all this anger. Inhale, bringing it up. Exhale, shh, throwing it down. The last time we're getting this really big weed, like as a huge taproot, really slowly pulling it up, taproot, inhale up, exhale, shh, throw it down. And then we'll trace up our spleen meridian by coming into a forward fold, covering our big toes, sliding back to the insides of our heel, up the inside seams of our legs to our spleen points, rubbing those spleen points. So we'll do that wood element one more time. Reminder, you're exhaling with the shh sound, and you're balancing anger with assertive action. So come into your squat. Then we're gonna exhale with the shh. Claw at the ground, claw at the ground. Inhale, pull it up. Exhale, throw it down, shh. Do it again, your own pace. Claw, claw, claw. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, shh. Again, claw, claw, claw. Inhale, stand up, bring it up. Exhale, shh. One last time, big taproot. Pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. Exhale, shh. Throw it down. Trace up your spleen. Cover big toe, inside of heel, inside seams of leg, flare out at your hips, up your armpits, rub your spleen points. Shake your hands off, take a breath. I can really feel that one, balancing the anger, kind of gets you like, whew, throwing it down. Okay, so the next element is the fire element. The exhale we're gonna use for fire is HA, okay? So every exhale is an HA. What this fire pose is doing is it's balancing anxiety with inspiration. And so I'll demo if you want to watch the first time and do it the second time. If you want to do it both times with me, great. Take an inhale, hands to your thighs. Exhale, HA. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Tent your fingers together like we did before. Exhale your thumbs down to your crown as you with an HA. Sweep your hands up again. Tent your fingers in front of your eyebrows. Exhale to your eyebrows. Do it again. Sweeping your arms, tenting your fingers in front of your heart. Exhale to your heart. Sweeping your arms, tent your fingers. Exhale to your belly. Flatten your hands around your belly. Inhale, exhale, HA. Again. Slide your hands out to your hips. Slide off the outside seams of your legs, off from your pinky toes. Shake off from your pinky toes. And then you're gonna trace up your spleen meridian. Cover big toes, inside of heels, inside seams of legs. Flare out at your hips, up to your armpits, up to your spleen points. Rub your spleen points. All right, that was fire. We're gonna do it again. Remember to exhale with an HA, ha. And what this pose is doing is helping you balance anxiety with inspiration. Hands to your upper thighs. As you inhale, as you exhale, HA. Sweep your arms up, tent your hands together. Exhale, thumbs to crown, HA. Sweep your hands, tent your fingers in front of your eyebrows. Exhale to your eyebrows. Again, this time to your heart. Exhale, HA. Again, this time to your belly. Exhale, HA. Flatten your hands around your belly. Inhale, exhale, HA. Do it again. Slide your hands out past your groins, off the outside seams of your legs. Shake off from your pinky toes. Cover your big toes. Trace up the inside seams of your legs. Flare out at your hips, up to your armpits. Drop down to your spleen points. Rub your spleen points. The next element is the earth element. The breathing for this one is Ujjayi breath, which is in through the nose, out through the nose with a little constriction at the back of your throat. So think of Darth Vader breath. Go ahead and practice that. And the whole time you're using that Ujjayi breath, there's no actual sound with this one. The earth element pose helps to balance worry with self-love. So start your Ujjayi breath. In through the nose, out through the nose with constriction at the back of your throat, and then continue at a pace that's comfortable for you. Take your hand to cover yourself, and then cover that hand so that you're hugging yourself. And start to rock side to side as you do the Ujjayi breath. Cradling yourself, giving yourself self-love. As you inhale, reach up with one arm, pull down with the other. 3, 4, hands behind your ears, slide your hands behind your ears 3 times. Sweep your hands out around you and come to step on your hands, or imagine you're stepping on your hands so that you can pulse at the ball of your foot, under the ball of your foot by your big toe. Bend your knees, push into that ball of your foot, straighten. Remember Ujjayi breath, continue. Pulse the bottom of your foot, straighten. If you can't reach your foot, you just imagine you're doing this. Step off your hands, trace up your spleen, cover your big toe, inside heels. Come up the sides, up insides of your legs, out, and then to your spleen points. All right, we'll do that one more time, that earth element. Remember Ujjayi breath, in through the nose, out through the nose with the constriction. Hug yourself at your belly. Ujjayi breath as you rock side to side. On an inhale, reach up, pull down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Smooth 3 times behind your ears. Hands out, down, forward fold. Hands under your feet or imagine. Pulse at your big foot, bend your knees. Straighten your legs. Pulse into your big foot, bend your knees. Straighten your legs. One more time. Step off your hands, trace up your spleen. Big toe to ankle, inside seams of legs, up to the armpits, down to your spleen points. All right, the last element is the metal element. We're gonna exhale with the sound like a snake sound, slithering snake. And this element of metal helps to balance grief with letting go. So you're gonna stand in mountain. You can just watch this one, I'll do it twice, or you can do both times with me. Hands at your thighs, inhale, exhale. Inhale, open at your waist. Exhale with the fingers come together, but don't touch at your belly. Open at your chest as you inhale. Exhale with the S, fingers come together, don't touch at your chest. Inhale, open up, slight back bend. Slide one hand down the back side of the other as you exhale with the sound. Crossing your hands over your energetic heart. Inhale, exhale with an S. 2 more times. Good, you can release your hands. So we'll do the metal pose one more time in case you're just watching that time. Remember, you're exhaling with a slithering snake sound with an S. Hands to your thighs. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, open at your waist. Exhale, fingers come together, don't touch. S. Open at your chest. Fingers come together, don't touch. Exhale. Inhale at your chest or your up. One hand slides down the back as you exhale with an S. Hands coming to rest over your energetic heart. Inhale, exhale with an S. And do it 2 more times. Release your hands. I'm gonna grab a quick drink and then we'll do the whole flow together. Starting in a squat with the element of water. Balancing fear with courage. Come down into your squat. Exhaling with an HO sound. Inhale, drop your head. Exhale, WHO. Blow out the candle. Do it 2 more times. Inhale, drop your head. Exhale, WHO. Good. Moving into the wood element. So with the wood element, we're going to exhale with a sh sound, and we're balancing anger with assertive action. From your squat, claw at the ground. Inhale, exhale, throw it down, shh. Do it again at your own pace, claw, claw, claw. Inhale, bring it up, exhale, shh. You can work slower than me if you need to, if that gives you a head rush. Inhale, pull it up, exhale, shh. One last time, big tap root, pull it up, exhale, shh. Modified forward fold to trace up your spleen. Big toe to ankle, inside seams of legs. Still exhaling with that shh sound. All right, moving on to the fire element, exhaling with an HA, ha, helping to balance anxiety with inspiration. Take your hands to your thighs. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, sweep your arms up, tent your fingers. Exhale, thumbs to your crown with an HA. Sweep your hands, tent your fingers in front of your eyebrows. Exhale, thumbs to your eyebrows. Do it again, this time to your heart. Exhale, HA. Again, this time to your belly. Exhale, HA. Flatten your hands around your belly. Inhale, exhale, HA. Once more. Sweep your hands. Actually, sweep your hands off the outside of your legs. Come into a forward fold. Shake off from your pinky toes. Trace up your spleen. Big toe to inside of ankle. Inside seams of leg. Up the side seams of your body. Rubbing your spleen points. Moving into the element of earth next. Balancing worry with self-love. Ujjayi breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Hug yourself. Start your Ujjayi breath. Rock side to side. balancing with self-love, balancing worry with self-love. Inhale, reach up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pulling down 3 times behind your ears. Sweep your hands out around you. Come into a forward fold. Step on your hands if you can, or picture you are. Bend your knees, pulse at the ball of your foot under your big toe area. Straighten. Do it again. Bend, pulse, straighten. Bend, pulse that area of your foot, straighten your legs. Come off your hands to trace up your spleen. Big toe, inside of ankles, inside seams of legs. Flare out past your hips. Thinking self-love, self-love, self-love. Last pose of metal, exhaling with the sound like a snake, balancing grief with letting go. Take your hands to your thighs. Inhale, exhale. Open your hands at your waist. Exhale, fingers don't touch. Open at your chest. Exhale with an S, fingers don't touch. Open behind you, slight back bend. Drink one hand down the other. Exhale with a sound. Hands over your energetic heart. Inhale, exhale with an S. 2 more times. Release your hands. That was the 5-element flow. Perhaps you want to come down into a child's pose real quick, just to let everything kind of soften and settle, or any pose that would feel serving for you at this point to soften and release out of that. Finding your breath. Breathing a deep inhale and a full exhale. Letting all those emotions we work through just kind of settle. That might have been a lot to take in. So just soften and breathe in child's pose or any pose that might feel serving to you. Relaxing into the fact that you are an emotional being that has a lot of emotions, and it's okay to allow those emotions to happen in a healthy way so you can get the message that they're sending you. If you feel you want to stay in child's pose longer, you can. I'm going to close out our class today by coming to a seat. So if you'd like to take a seat with me, you're welcome. Or go ahead and stay in that child's pose if that feels best. Finding a nice deep inhale and a full exhale. Do that again. Deep inhale, full exhale. And I'd just like to remind you, if you have a day where you're feeling kind of overcome by your emotions, do this practice. Skip to where we just did it all together. It doesn't take long. And do this practice and see how you feel. If you like, I invite you to bring your hands into Anjali Mudra prayer hands. Taking a moment to, again, say a thank you to yourself and to extend love and light to any person, persons, or situation that you'd like to. I'll close with a namaste. The light in me honors and recognizes the light in you. Thank you so much and have a lovely, lovely day.